guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another installment of the Sims 400 Baby Challenge. If you can't tell, I'm overdubbing this episode. Just had a little bit of issues with the audio, so I decided that it would just be better to speed it up, overdub it. It's actually better this way because this episode I was on full on rage. Because I built the little rooms here so the kids would do their homework, and none of the kids would actually sit down here and do their homework, which was just enraging me. And then, as you'll see later, we had something else going on that was enraging me. But, yeah. So, our lovely child here, I totally forget the kid's name right now, the little blue kid here, whatever his name is, but I don't know. He was actually really good. He got his, social skill up to level 6 just sitting there on the couch talking to people. I don't even know how that happened because most of these kids are inept at getting any skills up, but yeah. Oh yeah, and right there I was so mad at Brooklyn because she doesn't pay attention to her children when they're babies. They're screaming and they're crying and she's like, "Whatever." The one kid who's awake is trying to do his homework in the homework room like a good child, and she is being a psycho, "Let me go down and talk to him." Leave him alone, woman. Leave them alone. You don't pay attention to your kids when they're babies and they need attention. Don't glitch my game. But yeah, it's just, I just wish the kids would sit and do their homework downstairs, instead of always feeling like we have to go to the kitchen, because I don't know what's causing this glitch, but it's so irritating. In other games it's easy, you just cancel the interaction, you have 1 or 2 kids, but this one, there's 7 kids, max, and it's like, oh my god, stop talking to each other and glitching the game out for hours at a time. But yeah, so yeah, we're just going around, and right now I'm checking on the kids. Everybody's pretty much good to go, kind of standard stuff like that. Everyone's normal, the huge. But yeah, we were expecting Luke and Olivia. Oh, that was Luke and Olivia, right? Good lord, I'm gonna need to get my name book out so I can remember the names of these children, because if you don't notice, when I play this game I have to look at them who are you again? Too many kids, don't know their names. It's almost like, I hate saying don't know, don't care, you're out of the house in a matter of days anyway. But yeah, so was it Harry? No, it was Herbert. Herbert was the blue kid. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot that he aged up so fast, it seems. But yeah, he's one of the few good kids that was actually doing his homework where he should have been. We have the cake out. You can see the cake on the counter. Because I'm preparing. I'm Luke and Olivia are getting the heck out of my house. They're gonna go to school, they're gonna get A's, and they getting out because we're gonna have babies. So, yeah, we're kind of just checking, making sure all of the kids are good to go, at least as much as we can be before school, and then we're gonna, shoo them off and do the usual, have them, work hard and everything. I have no idea what's going on right now. I think we're just, everybody's awake, so we're just checking everybody's needs, speeding up until they get out and go to school. Nothing really exciting. Although, later on when they come home from school, that's when, the poo hits the fan and Spacey gets psycho. It's actually kind of funny, but not at the same time. I realized, afterward, I'm oh, it's kind of a good thing that, the audio was kind of, a little screwy and stuff, because, yeah, it's kind of funny how, just aggravating these guys can be, but at the same time, watching it back, it was kind of funny, but then I'm yeah, it's also, I just remember being, crazy and yelling at them, especially Brooklyn. God, she's such a fail. Yeah. It was just everything. It was, the kids not doing their homework, away, and then trying to age up the other kids, and trying to get her to, land her new man, and him being a jerk and walking away every 5 minutes, and us trying to chase him down the street. I mean, you'll see. We'll go through it. But it's just a nightmare. Proverbial nightmare. And then, okay, here you go. Yeah, Brooklyn broke the computer. I had her upgraded so it wouldn't break because it made a weird noise. Like it made, the game makes a little like wah wah noise, and you're like, it's gonna break. And so I had her upgrade it, and it broke anyway. And I was like, ugh, whatever. I thought that might be like, hey, let's preventatively fix it before it breaks, but no. Yeah, so she's sleeping. All the kids are in school. We don't have babies in the house, which is the weirdest thing because I swear I keep hearing babies cry in my head, so I'm like losing my mind now. With these guys. Yeah, nothing really exciting. We're just, just she's just being Brooklyn, and we're just kind of like stalking her around the house. Yeah, just stalking her, just cleaning up after the slobby kids, which is fine because we're making a lot of money from throwing away all the garbage after them. But they could throw it away for themselves. That'd be great. And oh yeah, and here I am like stalking down the street trying to see if, who we can find, and then I realize we have not had children with this dude, and then I'm like, great, dark hair, brown eyes, story of my life in the game, but I was like, hey, whatever, he's right here, and if we can keep him at the house long enough, so the kids come home, we can move the other kids out, and then we got baby daddy, number 45, right here. Not technically baby daddy number 45, but it would be baby number 45, so whatever. He can't really be 45 considering the fact that we have had twins, so. But yeah, and then we notice Kyle. Oh, hey Kyle. Look at you. You're an elder, and you're green, and we should probably woohoo with you first, because you're actually cuter than Octavio. And you're green, which is kind of cool, and you're an elder, so, we have less time with you, we have more time with Octavio, so we're like, bye, Octavio, if you could leave, that'd be fabulous, we've got other things to do. I mean, people to do. I mean, things. Other things to do. No, people. It's other people to do. Yeah, that's right. So, and then, yeah. And then all the kids are coming home from school, so I'm checking on them. So we got our A students. And of course that's broken. So yeah. So then here we go is when like the rage kind of starts happening because I am like, let's go have the kids come down here and do their homework. Do you think that they go, we're sitting here. No, let's pick up our homework and go all the way upstairs despite the fact that we have chairs and a desk right in front of us. I don't understand. I really don't understand why these children can't just sit down and do their homework. And like I'm like going crazy because I just want them to be out of the way doing their homework so that we don't have to worry about like 12 kids sitting around the table trying to talk to each other and glitching out the entire game. But every single time these stupid kids are like, yeah, I'm going to take my homework and go all the way upstairs. Just sit at the damn desk. So I decided to lock them in the rooms. So just stop for a minute. I decided to lock them in the rooms. Just imagine how well this works out. They did their homework. But yeah, so I'm like, forget it, we're locking them in. And then this jerk decides, let me go in here. No, could you just stay where you were? Finish your homework at your own desk. Oh my god. I should have locked him in a room too. I didn't think he was going to be an idiot. But yeah, so I locked the kids in the rooms where they can finish their homework, and then I kind of forgot that they were there. Yep. That's real well. Don't worry, nobody died. Nobody died, but I'm pretty sure, Harrison peed himself in the room. Which I didn't notice at the time until after when I was watching the video back. And I'm like, I think there's a puddle in there. But I did notice he passed out in the chair. But yeah, okay, so here, Olivia and Luke are aging up, so we're going to move them out. So we're like, yay, okay, now Brooklyn's going to go get her pictures of them for the wall. So yay, 2 more kids down. So technically at this point, we have moved out 39 kids. It's amazing. We have moved out 39 kids, and we have 44 at this point. So this is like fabulous. She takes a really cute picture. She's kind of cute. She's adorable. I like her. Yeah, we actually should have taken the picture like this because it's probably a better angle of Luke. No offense to him, but it would be mean. We should actually have taken that picture and then hung it on the wall kind of near the one of Poppy looking all shameful after she got eaten by the cow plant. Um, but yeah, so we got better pictures and then I was like, all right, we going in and we kicking them out. So yeah, we're kicking the kids out. Bye, kids. And I think, actually, did we figure out in the last, I think we figured out in the last episode that Poppy's dead. And I think Simon is actually dead too. So that's 17 of our kids now that we've outlived. But then again, that's because Brooklyn takes aging potions. And pregnancy makes her live longer. So she was bound to outlive some of her kids anyway, even if she wasn't taking potions. I am curious to kind of try this one. Maybe when we're done with this, if I really feel like it again. Oh, the rage. But I would love to do like the alien version, but count every man that she impregnates. But unfortunately, like I don't know if they really did, like if they like how badly they screwed that up, because when they like lessened the chances. Because I've had female aliens now, they never, even trying for a baby, they never get their menfolk pregnant now, and it's just disappointing because I really liked that. I mean, I can understand people, I don't want it to happen all the time, but I don't want it to be like a 2% chance. I want it to be a pretty good chance, you know? Oh yeah, and so and then Kyle was leaving, so I was like, no, we moved out our kids for you, come back. So I'm like, oh, quick, so we're gonna go out here, we're gonna try to beguile him and chat with him and, whatnot. Rock his little world, and then I was like, who's this guy? And I'm like, oh, you had kids with him. I keep seeing Tyree everywhere, and we've had kids with him. So it's like, he needs to stop coming by our house. So yeah, so we're trying to woo Kyle here. And then here comes Brainy. Hey, Brainy, what's up, Brainy? Bye, Brainy. Nice chatting with you, Brainy. He's like, been there, done that, Mom. I don't need to be in your house anymore. I know your shtick. Hitting on another dude. Brainy's a good kid. He's a smart kid, hence his name Brainy. But yeah, okay, so we're wooing Kyle because we need to have babies with Kyle. And so I think we actually asked him to be our boyfriend. I don't even know why. I was like, maybe he'll just, it'll just be easier. I was like, whatever, it's not like it matters. And then I thought, because he starts to be such a jerk, that we should break up with him, and we should have woohooed him to death. We really should have, but yeah. So then she's going up here to go into the hot tub, and he won't go in the room. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the door locks are only children and teens. So then he's like, okay, peace out, I'm leaving. So here's Brooklyn trying to chase him down, and I'm like, raving like, you're not leaving this house. And I'm literally like about ready to climb through my computer and punch him in his little head because he keeps trying to leave. And I'm like, she is trying to woohoo with you. You think you'd stick around for that instead of being like, okay, bye. So I thought maybe he's gay. But Raylan is the guy who married Sully in my Runaway Teen Challenge. He's gay. And he and Sully are married in this game. When I put them in, they were already married. And they still both knocked her up. So hi. I mean, what is Kyle's deal? And again, he won't go. He won't have any of it because we were going to go and woohoo in the hot tub. And then because I unlocked the door, because I'm like, maybe there's something weird about the lock and I'll just unlock the door, one of the stupid kids comes in and tries to have a conversation. So, of course, Kyle is like, okay, I'm out of here because dumb kid comes in and messes up the woohoo. Can't woohoo in the hot tub when your child is trying to have a conversation with you. So he's like literally running away, and Brooklyn is like literally chasing him down the street. And I'm trying to get, and then this is where I realized that I locked the kids in the room and they were in here. Because poor little Harrison is passed out in the chair. I was like, why is he sleeping in the, oh my God, I forgot to unlock the doors. I am a horrible person. Like, I'm a horrible, horrible person. Those poor children. Thank God they didn't die. Actually, their needs really weren't that bad, but, Harrison passed out, and I think he peed himself, because I think you can see a puddle. But I didn't notice. I don't think I noticed the next episode either. Yeah, so, poor little Harrison. But yeah, so I'm like, come back here and let's go woohoo. And then he leaves. Anyway. And then I was like, you know what? I was so angry at him. Then I'm like, no, he's not. So I made Brooklyn call him. And then it tells me that he's asleep. He just 2 seconds ago, he said goodbye to us. He is not asleep. He did not make it back to his house that fast. He's full of crap. And I'm like, I don't know what this dude's problem is, but we are going to have a baby with him, and then we are going to kill him. So, yeah. Yeah. I was like, we are going to do horrible, horrible, mean things to this man because he has just caused me so much anguish. And Brooklyn, look, she can't even figure out how to get home. She's just standing on the street corner, looking like a hooker. I don't even know. And then of course, I'm like, fine, we'll just find somebody else walking by, and nobody's walking by. Of course, because it's like, what, like the middle of the morning. It's like, I can't even see what time it is on that. It's so tiny on my screen right now. While I'm recording my audio, but yeah, so I was like so angry. I'm like, well, we're going to call him in the morning and we're going to have him come over and we're going to have children with him and I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, so then we're putting the pictures on the wall of our little kids. Yay. And we were getting all excited because we're like, Austin's going to move out too because he's ready to get an A. So that's fabulous. So I'm like, this is really not cool of Kyle to be such a jerk and leave us because, hi, that's like inhibiting us. A whole day we've wasted now because it takes a day for her to have her baby. So, hello, we could have been already having our baby and then moved on to the next guy. Now we're just like losing hours. We're losing hours worth of time. But yeah, so she's sleeping and then I decide and I looked and I was like, holy crap, she's getting close to aging up. So I decide to, have her take one of her life essences because she has two. And that's when I got the brilliant idea that we're going to have Kyle move in with us and we are going to feed Kyle's sorry butt to the cow plant. He shall be our sacrificial lamb. So he tried calling him and he said he was still sleeping. You know what? And then I thought, oh my God, did I lock Austin in a room? But no, he was just down there on his own doing his homework. He's a good boy, Austin. He's a very handsome boy and a good boy because he does his homework like he's supposed to. And it was like after this episode with like everything going wrong and like losing my mind and no, I was like, you know what? If they just want to do their homework at the kitchen table and glitch out the game, then you know what? Whatever, because it's like one hell or another I'm stuck in with these kids. So I don't know. It's either they're not going to do homework in their room and I'm going to lock them in and forget they're there and probably kill a couple of them, which I don't want to do, or they're going to glitch out the game, which I don't want to happen, but at least, you know, I can fix that. I can't fix them dying. So, yeah. I'm like, I got to the point where I was like, fine, whatever, glitch the game. I don't even care, you guys. You're all jerks. But yeah, so, where is she? Oh, yeah, everyone's off to school now. Fabulous, wonderful. And we're going to get Kyle over to the house. And then we were going to have him move in with us. And I was like, oh, he's coming over. You damn right he's coming over. After what he put us through, he's coming over and he's going to die. And it's disappointing because I was like, oh, we're going to feed him to the cow plant and get his life essence. But then I found the key to killing elders with woohoo. See, after they woohoo here, he gets an uncomfortable moodlet. You can tell because he's like, she's talking to him and he's uncomfortable. Well, after I had him move in, which I think is actually the next episode, like, so see, he looks all uncomfortable and everything. And when she goes to talk to him, I was like, ask him to leave. And then I was like, no, ask him to move in. I was waiting till I found out she was pregnant. And then I was like, no, now we're not going to do this. But he's uncomfortable. See, you can see on his thing at the top, he's uncomfortable. Well, if she woohooed with him again, he would have died. So I was like, yeah, that would have been great, but we needed his life essence, so we decided we're going to feed him to the cow plant instead of killing him with woohoo. It was so close. Also, he has roommates, and we couldn't move them all in because she's pregnant, so I decided at this point, you know what, I want his money, so I'm going to go in, edit the house, kick out the other two guys, and then move him in. So I did that off camera, and I ended the episode here. And so, yeah, in the next episode, we're going to have Kyle move in and then we murder him. So, I will see you guys next time. Remember, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.